Crypto Ether here. We are going to be talking about the other side of meta today. So, before we jump into that, make sure you're smashing that like button, hitting that notification bell, and also leave some comments down below and let me know how you guys feel about this metaverse. Did you guys purchase in on the land sale? Were you able to KYC, or did you guys buy on the aftermarket, right? Are you guys planning on buying on the aftermarket? Anything that you guys want to tell me, definitely let me know down in the comments below, as I do respond to all of them, right? But that being said, let's jump right into today's video. So here we are on the other side meta, right? We are looking at the official Twitter account, which I will be leaving linked down below in the description, as well as the right OpenSea and Looks Rare collections, right? So that you guys don't get fooled by all these crazy imposter collections and all these scams going on out there. You guys got to be very, very careful, especially when purchasing such an expensive asset like Otherside land, right? Because this stuff is going for a lot of money, guys. So definitely just need to be careful, right? But that being said, let's go through some recent Twitter announcements. Other deeds have been revealed. You can see Other Deed on OpenSea by clicking the refresh metadata and on the button in the top right. Also wanted to share a quick note. So, I mean, the land has been revealed. The codas have been identified. So, let's go to the official, right? The official Otherside website. And we can just give this a quick look over. And then after, we will be looking at the official collection on OpenSea. And we can go over, you know, what kind of codas are there, what they're going for. We'll just give like a complete run through on everything, guys. So we're gonna have a good video here today. So let's first jump into exactly what the other side is, right? And this is where I want to start with you guys. So, a strange new world. We set out to build the other side with one thing in mind. The metaverse should be anything but boring. The world should be dynamic, steeped in narrative, and your actions should hold consequence. Okay, this is where I want to start with you guys, right? I do want to explain what this metaverse is and what it does, and the different ecosystem that they have implemented into it before we start looking at the collections and what they're worth, right? It's better to get an understanding of what they are, and then we can go over price, right? So that being said, let's jump right into this. This is the official website, and I clicked on the world here. A strange new world. We set out to build the other side with one thing in mind. The metaverse should be anything but boring. The world should be dynamic, steeped in narrative, and your actions should hold consequence. Step into the other side where normal rules do not apply. Where you end up is to chance. Where you go is up to you, right? So here we have a few of these different lands, right? And then you have these stats right below. So I'll explain exactly what these are. The other side is part galaxy and part archipelago, if that's how you say that, right? With islands extending from the biogenic swamp at the center and rolling outwards to the infinite expanse. There are 5 sediments that lands are built upon: biogenic swamp, chemical goo, rainbow atmos, and cosmic dream, and infinite expanse. Your other deed is the key to a unique blend of the environment, sediment, and treasure, some with resources, some home to powerful artifacts, and on a very few, a coda roams, right? And these codas are sick, guys. Wait till we jump into that. So here we are, and here's the different tiers, right? So now you have your infinite expanse, tier 1, right? So this, I believe, is the most simplistic, the cheapest one, I would say. And then Cosmic Dream is tier 2, right? And then you get Rainbow Atmos, tier 3, or Obsidian, right? And then Chemical Goo is gold, tier 4. And Biogenic Swamp, or Acid Land, is tier 5. Very, very cool stuff, guys. I mean, these rare lands are going for insane amounts of money right now. So, especially ones with codas on them, man. And here's the explanation of what codas are. So, visitors from afar. Meet the codas, the primal beings that have ushered us into the other side. We don't know what they've brought us here for, or what their affinity to this land is. If you're lucky enough to meet a coda, tread cautiously, right? So, look at these little dudes, man. They're so sick. If you were lucky enough to mint a land and you got a coda on there, guys, probably sitting pretty right now. These little guys, who knows what they're gonna do, or what their use case is, or what's the significance of having a coda on your land. But it's definitely making it more rare, because not all these lands had codas, and we will see exactly how many codas are listed, right, when we jump onto OpenSea. I believe that the rarities are up there, and we can check that out for you guys. So I just wanted to let these scroll through real quick. Some of these guys look so cool. Man, how dope would it be to own one of these, right? So yeah, these are the codas, right? They're just these little creatures that are on some of these lands. So the natural materials, every piece of land in the other side nurtures up to 4 replenishing resources that you will be able to harvest and utilize. Anima, ore, shard, and root are some rare, some less so. These are the raw materials you will use to shape this world, right? And here we have your anima, your ore, your shard, and your root. Basically your elements, right? Or your natural materials, I should say. Treasures and tools scattered throughout the lands are rare objects, some which cannot be crafted by any other means. If you find an artifact, know that it may hold secrets to this world as it expands, right? So I mean, these items are scattered across this world, guys, and if you're lucky enough to find one on your land, and man, who knows what these will do or what their use cases will be, but I am sure we'll find out, and I'm sure it will be something very, very cool. So stick around, guys, because I do plan on covering all things Otherside, right? We want to figure out what all this stuff does. I want to break down this whole ecosystem to you as it unfolds, so definitely just make sure you're staying tuned here to the channel, right? Dynamic NFTs. Every other deed is a dynamic NFT built as a collection of all its elements, from its resources to its codas. Rather than its static representation of a piece of land, your other deed is designed to evolve along with what you choose to do in the game. So they're just saying that it's going to change, guys. Dynamic means that it's going to change, right, depending on what you do inside of this world, and that's actually pretty cool. I think dynamic NFTs are going to be the future. Nobody wants their NFT to stay the same forever. I think well, maybe some people do, right? I mean, you wouldn't want your Picasso to change, but imagine if the Picasso just kept morphing into a different Picasso. Like, I don't know, it's just a cool concept, and I like that they are implementing it here into this metaverse, and I think it works well for a metaverse versus just like an NFT, like just like a profile picture NFT, right? Granted, that's cool too, but you need your metaverse to be dynamic, right? You wouldn't want your land to always stay the same. Land name and sediment, the name of the sediment. So they're just giving you guys a breakdown of all the different rarities and different tiers and your different stats. It'll let you know if you had a coda, right? The dots represent resource rarity. If your land has a coda, the token ID is displayed right there. If your land has an artifact, it will be displayed right here. So it tells you off rip if you do have an artifact, which is also really, really cool as well. You don't have to, like, I thought it would have been cool if you had to kind of dig around to figure out if you had an artifact in there or not, but it's still cool. Still really, really cool. Shape the future. Your other deed is your key into helping build the metaverse. Landowners and creators can participate in demos, prototypes, test builds, in-person events, and contests that help bring the other side to life. So again, guys, this is your chance to get into the BASE ecosystem, right? They're basically telling you that landowners are going to be able to participate in all types of new stuff, so you're just going to be able to take play. It's like going to whitelist you into more things to come in the future, like NFTs do, right? So that's actually going to be super cool. And then it says see you on the other side, and really all you have to do is just buy one on the aftermarket for like 4 Ethereum, which is not a crazy floor price in my opinion, guys. I don't know, I mean, I can't say that for sure. I just feel like that's not too crazy out of what the expectations were for this land, right? And we haven't even seen the tip of the iceberg yet, guys. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It'd be nice to get in for 2 ETH, right? Or even 1 ETH, but I don't know. I just think that this stuff is going to take off. I knew it was going to dip quite a bit because, you know, as it's a 100K collection and after a reveal, stuff usually drops, right? But once this metaverse comes out and people are able to jump around in here and explore it, this is going to fly, guys. It's already doing crazy amounts of volume. So, you know, it's just something that we're going to stay tuned here for on the channel. Let's go through some stuff, though, right? We want to check out these codas, right? So, has coda. Let's see here. True. So 9,584 out of like 100,000 lands, right? So I mean, it's like a 10K collection within a 100K collection, basically. So I mean, you had a 10% chance of actually getting one, right? Pretty rare, guys. I'm pretty sure these lands with these codas are probably going for a ton, and we'll find out, right? What's the floor price on a coda land? Price to low to high. I need to have it say buy now, though. Oop, gotta scroll this one up and buy now. So wow, 26 Ethereum for a coda. Sheesh, I'm pretty sure I saw them going for a lot cheaper yesterday. I don't think people had realized right when it first dropped, but man, have people figured it out now. Look at these lands. They're going for so much. Floor price, 26 Ethereum with the land with the coda on it. Now, you don't have to have a coda to purchase land, right? But man, I'm pretty sure that's all everybody wants. Everybody wants a coda. Let's be real, guys. And the buy-in is looking pretty insane. And nobody even knows what those little guys do yet. Crazy to think about. But pretty cool. Let's go back to see what kind of different codas they have, right? So coda ID. I guess those are just different numbers, right? Like, man, to have one in the top 100 would be cool, though. Ooh, who got number one? Let's just see. I just want to see. This guy is killing it. Holy moly. And his is going for 536,000. Look at his coda, though. His coda looks freaking crazy. Yo! He has a 1 of 1 coda. He's super lit. Or I guess they're all 1 of 1, right? Rainbow Atmos. Oblivion. Has coda. Decay, Whisper, Ruins. Yeah, guys, this is the one, right? Sheesh. So fire. So fire. But yeah, I mean, just something to jump into and look at real quick, guys. So, you know, in case you guys were curious on purchasing land, this is kind of what's going on right now. They also do have a rarities tool on LooksRare. So if you want to search, you know, the rarity of these lands, you can definitely look on LooksRare, which is pretty cool that they implemented that, right? So that being said, it's Crypto Ether. I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you guys purchased into the other side, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I just something that I've been talking about for a while, right? And yeah, just hope you guys had a successful sale. I know a lot of people lost money on gas, which is terrible to hear about, guys. That's super unfortunate. You know, hopefully it wasn't too many people out there, and hopefully they get their gas refunded, right? Also, I see a lot of scams going around saying people saying they'll refund your gas. Don't fall for none of those scams, guys. Like, unless it comes from the official Twitter's accounts or Discord, or, you know, the official accounts, guys, like the ones that I'll link down below, then don't listen to it. And you have to be very careful of which account you're listening to, because they'll just make the name ever so slightly different to try to trick you. You just have to be very careful out there. But again, that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video today. It's Crypto Ether, and I'm out of here, guys. Peace.